Hey Heights friends, it's great to see you again. My name's Lesa Johnson. I help with the Grief Share Ministry at Heights Church. I'm on the board here, and today we're going to talk about the benefits of community. We've been talking about this for a couple of weeks, you guys, and I have to tell you that community is very important to me. My tribe, my friends, my life group, my friends at church, they're the people that I do life with now. And, when I was asked to share what was the benefit of my community, I will tell you that one of the biggest parts is that people pray for me. When I've had life crises and issues, people have brought me meals, they've encouraged me, and they speak into my life. There are a couple of very trusted people in our church that are in my life group or that I've done ministry with as a volunteer, and I just couldn't do life well without them. So they speak into my life, they correct me. We also have fun together. In Genesis, God said it's not good for us to be alone, right? So I don't know. I've always said I collect people. So I'm a people collector. I love people. But there was a time in my life that I experienced not being part of a group. And I went from being involved in every aspect of running a community college campus, a student body president, to transferring to the UC system. And when I transferred to the UC system and I walked on to the UC's largest campus at that time of 30,000 students, I did not know one person. I was stretched. I was way out of my pond. I was used to being the leader and everybody knowing who I was, and I did not know a soul in that entire town. Now, that was a real test because I felt alone, I felt uninvited, and I was very uncomfortable. So I learned that community can change loneliness into something wonderful. Thankfully, I found a church. I really enjoyed my church during my college days. I don't have any friends from college from my upper division classes, but I loved my time there. So, people can be mean. That's the other thing is, community, we have to be careful what community we seek because there are some groups that are not healthy. And some places in life where there are unhealthy people. And so it's important that we go and we find community that support us, that love us, that respect us, that encourage us, that honor us, that bring out the best in us and not the worst in us. Because sometimes when we're looking from the outside in, the cool kids table, it's really not where we want to be. It may seem cool, but that really might be a very hard place for them to be right then. So the other thing is that when I came to Heights Church, I will tell you that my community has changed. When I came to Heights Church, I actually was asked to come to play piano. And so my first Sunday at that time, as the church was being planted, was as part of the worship team. And so started playing Thursday night rehearsal and then with the band and then coming in and playing every Sunday and then 2 Sundays, 2 services and then more and then special events. And it was so much. It was a big part of my life. That was my identity and that was my tribe. And then life happened and my husband passed unexpectedly. So at that time, then, I felt the call to change my community. And as a result, I helped start the Grief Share Ministry at our church. And so that grew a whole new community of people with me. So what I'm really saying is that community has seasons, you guys. And sometimes we really grieve the old season of community. People that were our friends or our posse, our tribe at that time, that maybe we've outgrown them or they've outgrown us, or God has just called us to a different area. So my community teaches me, though, that regardless of what season of my life I'm in, God loves me and he sees me and he sees the real me. So sometimes we have a hard time with the community because maybe the real me isn't so nice and it's difficult to fit in that community. So one thing about Heights Church is that we are a church of imperfect people, and a lot of us are at different phases of our life. Some of us are in recovery. Others are doing great. Some people are new parents. Some people are grandparents. And there's many people in between. So what you'll find at Heights Church, and what I've noticed in our community, is that while you may not fit in every group, there's a group for you. And so this wasn't supposed to be a devotional on life groups, but I will tell you, it's just organically. It is so amazing. We were not destined to do life alone. Life alone stinks. We learned that during the shelter at home order. It's very hard. You guys, I need you, and hopefully you need me. And I can't wait till we can all be together even more to encourage and inspire and uphold and to pray and to have fun. We can have fun. So I can't wait to see you again. I love you, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And let's do community.